Hello everybody, welcome to this stream. Today I will be building in Willow Creek in The Sims 4. I already built a library and I want to build a museum in the same style as this library. And as you can see, my gallery ID is Shining Silver Sim, and these are some of the builds and sims I made. As you can also see, a lot of them are base game, and they're also no CC. I do not have anything against using CC, but when you go to the gallery, it's like everything is made with CC, and I've had some people who were excited about my sims not being CC. So yeah, I also upload other things like using packs, but it's mostly base game since I saw people were like excited about it. Yeah, these are some of my houses. I also make silly things sometimes, like this one. Okay, but for now I first want to show this library that I made. Because it's in a specific style and I want to use that style when I'm going to build the museum. I made it in Willow Creek because it fits in Willow Creek. I think it's next to other buildings that are like quite old, so it's an old style. As you can see inside, it's also very old, but I liked it. I also like doing this in a library where you have like an open floor, and then you have these bookshelves here and here. Okay, but now I'll remember this style because I'm going to build over here, so I'll be able to look at this one in case I forgot. In case I forgot how I made those. It's a bigger lot, but that's okay because it's a museum, and in Willow Creek the other museum has a wedding venue, so the idea is that this one will also have a wedding venue. I think like here, because that's like the nature part. That's gonna be the nature part. Okay, so as you might know, if you want to build in base game, you can always check this box in filters. What you also have to keep in mind is that if you're building in base game and you put like, if you were to put this and you want to copy it, then your filter will disappear. All the packs are back, so if you want to build in base game, you really have to like either remind yourself to turn the filters back on, or just to, as I do, just search everything yourself and don't copy things, which can be a bit exhausting sometimes, but it does work. Okay, I built a museum on a bigger part, so I think I will do that for, the library, so I think I will do that for the museum as well. It's going to be bigger, obviously, because of the lot, but also because it's a museum. I feel like museums are supposed to be quite big. And now you'll see that when I make my builds, I want everything to be like very symmetrical. So I really count these little boxes. For this one, I use these pillars and I put them underneath the roof, so I think that's what I'm going to do again. Although it's a bigger lot, so you could actually just make a bigger roof, but I don't know. I think the way I'm doing it now, it's going to be really big. But that doesn't need to be a problem, because the idea is that it's not only going to be a museum with art like paintings and stuff, but also I might make rooms that are supposed to be rooms that are like in an old house, you know, like these museums that show you how people used to live in old houses, and then you have rooms with old furniture that you can't touch and stuff, like chairs that you can't sit on because they're old and they're worth very much. Okay, I think the wedding venue will be quite big, because there's actually a lot of place left here. The museum is already big if we make it like this. Maybe you can put it a little bit more in the back, like this. Okay. Hello, Shining Support. Okay, when I make roofs like this, it's actually a room with a roof around it. So, wait. It's rather tricky to put it. I always make sure there's a little piece left here, because somehow that's always the indication for me that the roofs are long enough this way. And then I copy them to make sure that they're the same. Now, what I was thinking is, if the library is red themed, I want to make the museum another color. So what I was thinking was, maybe I can make it like light blue, something like that. If I make it light blue, it makes me think of buildings in Paris. So that's not like a weird option for it. Okay. Now the roof trims, I use this one because the other ones tend to get a little crazy on the outside edges, as you can see here. So I mostly use this one. Okay. Then if you want to make edges here and here that are the same, you'll need to make sure that the Sims sees this part as a room. So that's why I use these fences. Yes, and then I take this. Oh, by the way, as I said, this needs to be higher. We'll also have the wedding venue on a higher part, I guess. But I'll see when I start building that one. Okay. I'll take a look here. Yes, so the biggest one is up here.
Luister naar verbazingwekkend goede podcast op de YouTube Music app.
Okay. Like this. Then
You should go now. Run. No. I won't leave you here. We can run together.
the walls will be just the same ones as there, because we've already made this one blue, so why would we change another color, you know? I think it was this. Now I have to remember. No, it was this. I'm sure. I think it's a nice combination with the whites. I think for a museum there's not much you can do wrong, because I mean it's still a museum. It doesn't need to look beautiful, because nobody will live in a museum, right? It needs to look old and fancy. Oh, what is it doing here? Yeah, sorry for the advertisements. I'm listening to a very good playlist, but advertisements are in between there, and they're in Dutch, as you could hear. I'm removing the walls. I removed them like this, because if you use this and you select stuff, it automatically starts to select everything and deletes everything you've made. So I like using just the click method. I'm going to save. I save a lot because I have a lot of traumas in the past when I lost everything I built. It's better to save too much than to be too late. For this part, I just use the roofing I used, but actually I think in a lot of cases when people make this, like as you can see in the house over there, that's like a Sims background house, I know, but it's actually a different color. But I use this one because it gives a nice finish, but I don't always do that. Okay, now it gets a little tricky because I used red bricks here and here. But I don't think there's such a thing like blue bricks in The Sims. Oh, as you can see, I've copied, like I said in the beginning, I've copied, so now everything is gone and I have to click Basegame again. So before you know it, you're building an on-Basegame house if you don't pay attention. I think the best solution would be to go for either gray or just a different kind of stairs. But first we'll need to make these parts. I'm wondering whether I should make them go around like I did here or not. Okay, the one in the back will be different because that's where the wedding venue will be. But there's a lot of place, so I think we need to keep some place for trees and stuff, because I always think since you have place left, just put trees. It always looks better with trees. Like, why would you try to fit it up with all these kinds of furniture that don't fit, right? I want to keep one part for someone playing the piano at the wedding venue, like here. This is where they'll get married and where people will sit. And this is where somebody will play the piano for them. You'll see. Okay. The stairs will be different. I'll put them here and here. That's different from last time. As you can see here. Yes, indeed, it's lo-fi. It's very cozy. The wedding venue will make more sense when I finished it. Because now I'm talking about it, it seems very abstract, but you'll see. Yeah, I'm really doubting what I should do here. Because here you could just combine red and red, but there's no such thing as blue bricks in The Sims. I mean, especially not in Basegame. Maybe I could do this because they kind of fit with the stairs. And I also like the white parts. It's like, with these edges. Okay. I'm wondering, should I put stairs here that they're like able to leave the wedding venue? But why would they want to leave the wedding venue? No, that's weird. Maybe I should... Oh, I have an idea. This idea fixed all my questions I had. I'll just make fountains and water here. So the wedding venue is surrounded with water. Oh. I've made it go all round because the edges change when you put water next to it, and most of the times I don't like it, but if I put it all around, then it's as if it's supposed to be that way. And then I'll make these white ones. Building in Basegame is easier now because Basegame used to be a lot less items. And now I still have more items that used to be non-Basegame. Oh, I forgot something. The wall should also be on the stairs. This looks quite modern actually, but it doesn't matter. Maybe it is a renovated, it's just a renovated museum. I made them go all the way there. Okay. Oh, I have more place now, so should I put them like this? Maybe I should. Now this doesn't make sense. I don't care, it still doesn't make sense like that. Oh. What is this? Oh, it's because it's high. Yes, I accidentally made it too modern. I think I should do it like this, because that's what I did for the library. Makes a bigger entrance. And then like that. Yes, I know, this is cool music. Which door did I? Oh, this one. I do a different door for this one. Otherwise it's the same again. Oh, but these fit the pillars so no, this is better. It's as if this is the pillar right here. Okay. Now, will I do just this or will I do 2 windows? 2 windows. Yeah, the structure is the same as this one, but I think it's better because it's just bigger. It's looks more classy. Okay. Dials, I have to find them back. Which is difficult. Oh no, it's not difficult. I've already found them. I use these ones. And now I have to decide where they'll be on the ground. I'm also excited to see the end result. That's okay. I think it needs like a bigger finish than the other. I need some bushes here. Saving again. Wait. I'm going to use the big one because there's enough place for it. This is a nice tree, but it's often too big to use on any type of lot or build. So now that I have the space for it, I'll use it. Yes, like this. There also needs to be a sign. Maybe this one, because at the library I used the other one. But should I put it here? Maybe, yes. Actually quite good. No, not a fountain right in front of it. That's a bit weird. This looks. That way the Sims also won't go here because it's weird why would they need to be there. Okay, there will need to be a lot of plants here. Wait. Before I forget, I already want to put the piano here. Like this, or like this. I don't know. This seems okay. No, it seems like he's gonna fall out. Oh, I can't do it here. But that's not what I meant. Yeah, I meant this. Okay, And then this will be here. Wait. Something with blue because the museum is blue. So that's where you marry. And here, people will sit and watch. But I want to make it like fancy. These are not that fancy. Wait, I have an idea. I'll find some fancy chairs and then like these ones maybe, or these ones seem more fancy. Okay. How will they sit? Like this? No, wait. I'll put them sideways. There needs to be enough room to like go to the out, to go down the aisle. Is there still room for someone there, or is it like weird? Maybe that's better. I don't know. In case you have a lot of guests, they all need to fit in, so okay, this is quite pretty. Hello, welcome back. This is quite pretty, I think. There needs to be something on the ground. I don't know. There needs to be something they can walk. Maybe just tiles or a carpet. No, that's weird. I'll just take tiles. White tiles. No. I don't know how far it goes in real life. I think in real life it just goes through. Oh, but that's a little weird. I would do it like this. Yeah. No, it was perfect. And then here there can be oh, I was gonna say a table to serve food, but this looks not very fancy. Maybe this one. But that doesn't look outdoors. Neither of them. Hmm. And this one. Okay. Oh, I think the playlist is over. But that's okay because the stream is almost ending. Okay, now we have our outside. Next time we'll start working on plants and inside, but now we're already quite far for the museum. So thank you for watching. Yeah, this was the stream. See you next time.